Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. Is that familiar? William Shakespeare. Good afternoon, everyone. I am the delegate from Philippine Ikijinkai International School.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are students from Nihon Fukushi University Affiliated High School. In order to realize an inclusive society, we need to understand and overcome the barriers of inclusiveness. One such barrier is poverty. Today, we will examine the effect and causes of poverty on children in Japan. We will refer to children without homes, Japanese invisible children. Please not only listen, but also think about these children together with us. Today's topics are current situation, cause and effect, and what can we do. First, what is the situation in our country now? Some children are suffering from various situations and problems. According to Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, for example, 1 in 2 families is suffering from poverty in single female parent households. Surprisingly, 1 in 7 people experience disparity in wealth issues. It means there are approximately 2.8 billion people in Japan living in poverty. This fact is near the worst level in the developed world. Let's look at the graph. The poverty rate of Japan is the 4th highest in 30 advanced countries.
Let's see the cases in the Philippines.
According to the Asian Development Bank, 21.6% of the total population live below the poverty line. That means that every day they only get to use $1.25 every day. That means it's 63 Philippine peso or 135 Japanese yen. So let's take a look at the education in the Philippines. So in 2015, 75% have completed secondary education, or what we would like to call high school.
We have a quite different social situation and problem in the society. However, we both countries have a similar problem about children.
Topic 2. Cause and effect. So, why do such children exist? It is because of parents' abuse, abandonment, illness, and lack of care. But one of the biggest reasons is related to the family environment, such as poverty. Then, how do such children live? According to the data from Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, they stay at a child institution, a child nursing home for infants, or an orphanage. Some children find the foster families and stay there for some time. It is said 15% of Japanese children who can't receive the parental care are taken care by foster parents, and 85% are admitted to an infant hospital or a child nursing home. Even though all parents have responsibility for raising their children, sometimes they cannot carry this out. Why they cannot break out the cycle?
So let's take a look at the Philippines. What are the causes of poverty in the Philippines? Number 1 is overpopulation. Because the poor tend to have bigger families because they do not have access to proper education, and that is why they have overpopulation. So next, we have vulnerability to natural disasters. Since the Philippines is right next to the Pacific Ocean, that is why they are very vulnerable to natural disasters. Another is malnutrition. Because there are very many poor population, they cannot afford proper food, and that is why many children are malnourished. So what is the effect on these factors to the children? According to a local orphanage, we have 9 abandoned children, 34 neglected, 3 orphaned, 13 surrendered, 11 foundlings, 3 trafficking, and 3 abused. All in all, that is 76 children found in 1 year and were given to the orphanage.
Before you think about the solutions, let's look at the survey. The survey was conducted at our school in July. We can tell what students know about this problem from this survey. From the first question, the student thinks the most problematic issue is domestic violence. However, the fact is financial reason in Japan. The second question is that we wanted to know whether high school students have thought about supporting system or not. To our surprise, the students chose the answer government the most. Third, we asked the question, do you know the foster family? And our school student knows about it 50-50.
Then the last question is, what can you do? And most popular answers were 1. Fundraising, 2. Do volunteer work, 3. Go to vote, 4. Spread on SNS, 5. Contribute money or toys. As a result, we knew that a lot of children have a sympathy for these children, but most of them don't know the fact and cannot put an idea into action.
Okay, so we also conducted a survey in the Philippines. The question that we asked was, what is the most problematic issue according to the students? Surprisingly, 27.45% of them answered that it is financial stability. The second question that we asked is, who should help these children? 27.86% of them answered that the government should be responsible.
To conclude, how can we help present children, future children, and suffering parents? And how will this problem go to the direction of improvement? Japan needs to more facilitate to create easy access for everyone. In addition, we should increase children dining room and curriculum skills.
Please look at this graph. The graph shows the ratio of the prevention of child abuse budget from social nursing expenses in advanced countries. Japan is 0.02%, Germany is 0.23%, Denmark is 0.75%, Canada is 2.6%, and the US is 2.6%. So what should the government do? Many children cannot rely on their parents because of poverty. To prevent this, the government should increase budget about education for children.
So we all know that we are all very fortunate people. We have homes, we have food, we have water, we have company. But 8% of the whole world do not. So what can we do for these children?
However, what should we do if we have children like this close? As one way, high school students and college students could visit the facilities as volunteer work.
There's a thing we can do. Now, go back to our question. What can you do? Children need your help. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Remain on the stage, please. It is judging time. Please raise your cards. Are you ready? Let's go. Cards down, please. Thank you. Any comments from the judges?
Well, I just want to say thank you very much for your very active, passionate performance. Thank you very much.
Thank you.